Welcome to Life is Full of It. We already started and it crashed, so that was a bummer.
Do you want to make it a test run again, or?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
If anything, it'll just crash on us again. But I think since we got it back up and running, we should be fine. Um, yeah, it's probably good that it crashed because I was just like, I'm depressed. Ugh.
So, sitting here with Ernie, the host. I'm your friend, Adam.
Well, this whole thing was supposed to be Declan's mainly his show because he wanted um, an avenue to talk, and I wanted an avenue to talk about whatever I wanted. When we did Best There Is podcast, we only could do pop culture and basically like your mom, my mom can't really jump on every episode and be like interested about fucking Doctor Strange
Dude.
and Batman or whatever. So
My mom hasn't watched any of the shows, and she always asks me to fill her in. Oh, well, what does that mean? I'm like, just go back and watch the shows.
well, now it sucks for people because it goes so far back, and like my buddy Rodney and our friend, my friend that passed away, his mom, we hang out with her, and they're so far off, and I'm just like, they haven't seen none of the TV series, and they're like, they want to get together to watch them, but you can't sit there and binge the whole TV series.
Rodney hasn't watched any of the TV series?
No,
I think he would.
Well, I don't think he has Disney Plus. That's why. Yeah, you need to have Disney
That's
Plus.
like a given. Like,
So-
almost a necessity.
So that's why the other night, we were gonna watch Spider-Man Far From Home because I think.
Wow.
Oh no,
That was my, surprised face that I just gave Ernie.
uh,
Has she not seen it?
they were all confused about which ones they did and didn't.
Oh, okay.
And they're Ernie, which ones have you seen? I'm like, listen here, motherfuckers.
Okay.
I've watched everything.
Yep.
I'm like, there's nothing I have not watched.
Not only have I watched it, but I've analyzed it.
I lived it.
You had to be there.
What's the last one?
No Way Home. Mhm.
Is that what I said?
No Way. No, you said Far From Home.
Okay, No Way Home is out.
Is the last one.
And I was like, I'm hella game because I fucking love that movie, and I don't think I've watched it in a minute. So then we go on Disney Plus. None of the Spider-Man movies are on there.
They're on Netflix.
Are they?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we couldn't find it. Then they wanted to watch that movie that just won hella Academy Awards, Everywhere, Everything at Once.
Yeah, with the aunt. I don't know how to say her name, but she's Shang-Chi's aunt.
Is that who she is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's like Mae Young. I was gonna say Mae Young, but it's like a movie.
Shine Young?
Something like that. But
Sorry.
they couldn't find that, and I told them when I log into my it's not a Roku or the fuck it's called, my Fire Stick, whatever it is, it shows like HBO has it, and finally they're like, no, it's on Hulu, it's on Google, and then finally they went and looked at it, and it was on
It's only a Blockbuster.
HBO. No, it's only on it's only on HBO, but it costs $20 to rent, and I'm like, dude. People gotta be out their fucking mind to spend $20.
Wow, $20 just to rent?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because you figure when you used to rent Blockbuster back, well, it's a little different because you're renting something that's kind of in theaters, I guess. Because I think
She already won an Oscar for it, so.
Yeah, still. I mean, Black Panther is out too, so and they were up for Oscars and shit like that. But anyways, yeah, that's the reason why I said doing the podcast because. This is something that like anyone could just jump on if we're just talking about random ass shit. That's kind of like what I like about other podcasts I listen to, or even if like something popular like Joe Rogan. Like if they're just talking about fucking like mushrooms, like we've talked about before, you could just sit there and be interested, or fucking just whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, say your opinion, your thoughts on it.
And this opens up to where people can just listen and whatever. If they're bored, if they want to hear people talk or whatever. The one we did with Abraham, who was in my wrestling class, a lot of people, at least 44 views.
No shit.
That's not bad. A lot of people on YouTube listened to it and they gave him feedback and shit like that.
That's cool. I mean,
he told me people in class did at least.
That's cool. I didn't know you did well with him.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just talking about.
What's it called? I'll have to go back and look at it.
Well, it's on this channel.
Yeah, well, you usually have a title for the episode.
I think it's like the grind of a wrestler or something like that.
Something super corny.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Because I basically am trying to pick his brain in like where he started and where he's at now and what his plans are, and yeah, it's crazy, man. All these guys have their own stories, so it's pretty nuts. And I don't know about my story.
Audibly weeping in the subtitles.
Yeah. What are you looking up on your computer?
Just to see what it was called.
What?
But I'm on YouTube right now, so I was looking up what the episode was called.
Uh,
So basically, what I wanted to do was kind of do like a 21 question thing. That way, we would have something to like guide us in a direction.
I
I
got
don't know if you-
21
I
questions.
don't know if you want to read off any of those questions or if you even can. Again, there's
Are they
two
all
more little
about
pages.
us?
2 more pages.
Special.
This is based on Fallout. So you have attributes that you can put skill points into, and it's special, which is strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. I don't know if you want to do that because I do play Fallout. Well, I haven't played Fallout in a while, but
But I don't get how do you what you have a certain amount of points and
it's like a skill point. You know, you want to spend all your skill points in playing guitar. But I mean, it's special, so like you could have like the more strength you have, obviously, the more crap you can carry, the more perception, the more accurate with stuff. SP endurance is like how like how much damage you can take, and then charisma. There's like certain charisma points you got to pass in order to like persuade somebody. You can get like more money out of people or different types of answers out of people.
do you have a fucking favorite? Look like it says artist, but look like it said artifact.
Well, you can go with artifact.
I was
don't
like,
care. Fake,
well, the PhD
fictional.
thing is fucking like right now. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just like dwelling every night about what am I gonna do with my life,
Okay,
and
so
it sucks.
Go
It
ahead.
sucks almost being 40 and still not knowing what you're gonna do.
dude, there's
I was gonna be a shop owner for a time being. I didn't know how long. I wanted to get popular off doing podcast or anything pop culture ish, and then have it running still, like Kevin Smith had his running, and his friends ran it for him or whatever. That was always my goal. But then fuck COVID, dude. COVID fucked everything up.
I
but-
think
but-
that and probably people shatting on your name.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you're the boss, when you're on top.
So let's go with what the question actually says. PhD. If you could have a PhD in 3 subjects, what would they be? I already know my answer to this because I've said this millions of times.
What?
So I do like cars, but I would like to know everything mechanical because marine is a little bit like marine engines are a little bit different than car engines. Diesel engines operate a little bit different than car engines, airplane engines, jet engines. So anything
Sound
mechanical.
like fucking
So maybe could-
Bubba Gump. All the different engines.
all the different shrimp.
Yeah.
So I guess a mechanical engineer. I think that's what those are. I haven't really looked into it.
Dude, I don't even know fucking degrees. You got degrees in what, like fucking art, and people laugh at you for having a degree in art.
Okay, Pam.
Yeah. There is a film degree.
Yeah, dude, anything. A PhD in whatever. Any subject. So my 3 subjects are mechanical engineering. Like I said, anything to do with engines or combustion, internal, external, because steam engines are external. Botany. Do you know what botany is?
That's study of plants.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm trying to grow some good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why my brother wants to be a chemist.
There you
For
go.
growing. Yeah.
And then culinary.
Butthole? Colon?
No,
Colon?
man,
Colon?
food.
No, I got you. Comes out of the pooper anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That always bugs me. Is like, man, I'm gonna buy hella food, eat this good ass meal, and it's just gonna turn into poop.
Why does it bug you?
I don't know, because you spend money on it, or if it tastes hella good, you're like, man, this is just gonna disappear. And it's such a food is such a satisfying thing in life. Like, it could ruin your day, it could make your day.
I never thought about that. Like, food poisoning can really fuck up your day.
Well, just bad. Like, dude, Crystal got me a Taco Bell box.
Oh, and you weren't satisfied?
Dude, I woke up and I was like, I need to eat. I need substance. I don't care what it is, so I'll just eat it. I always think of that in my head. Okay, you need substance. You need substance. Because, you know, you got to take pills. Your stomach needs to be full, or you just need some kind of energy. Don't give a fuck how bad this is for you. Just eat it. Just don't go crazy and eat a lot of it. And I'll eat it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh. I just laid in bed and my stomach was punching. And
dang, you need some Chipotle way.
Yeah. And it was bad. But, like, again, it just messes up your day. Then there's times where it's like, I'm having a bad day. And, dude, you know what?
Fingers.
Me and my wife both agree on it. McDonald's is such, like, a hangover. Like, we don't get hangovers, but...
you guys don't even drink.
I know. A shitty day where you're not feeling that great. For some reason, it's like the McDonald's bread or something. It just, like, makes us feel better or something. We're just... It's not
comfort
like
food.
It's not. Yeah, it's comfort food. So it's just weird.
Okay, let's go with that one. The next question would be, your
What's your number on the McDonald's?
what's your take on your? Well, I guess let me reiterate that. What is your favorite fast food?
I mean, it's rough. I would say just McDonald's is easy go to.
That's your favorite, really?
I think it's nostalgia. Have you ever walked in there and just smelt it and remember being a kid? That smell.
I remember you guys always eating McDonald's.
Yeah, my dad's like,
that's fucked up.
No, it's true. I'm surprised my heart's the way it is and it's healthy, but
seriously, you say McDonald's is your favorite?
I'm
talking like out of Jim Boy's, or you can go Taco Bell, you can go
it's just so
KFC.
Simple.
No way, dude.
KFC's fucking trash, dude. I'll take Popeyes over KFC.
I remember a long time ago, I think we had a debate. I liked Burger King over McDonald's, and I think you were like, you're crazy.
Well, Burger King's really good, but they fuck up our order every time.
That sucks.
My wife hates going there because they fuck it up every time.
Yeah, it sucks.
I love double Whoppers. I like they use mayo. I'm a big mayo guy. People sometimes are okay with that. Some people are hella grossed out with that. I like mayo on every fucking thing.
I'm gonna have to go with Carl's Jr. to be honest with you.
Carl's Jr., dude. If you put the burger to your mouth while you're biting it and you smell it, it smells like BO.
What the fuck?
Like
maybe that was you that day or something. There's no way. I've never smelled that.
Every time. But guess what?
Maybe it's the person making your.
Guess what? I'll plug my nose and eat it. They have very good Beyond Meat.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
I've never eaten it, but I'm sure it's just salty, and it's probably tofu that's burnt.
No, it's not salty. To be honest, if you get it like a Superstar, like how I get my burgers, I just get it replaced sometimes. It's dumb though, because either trying to get healthy one way or the other. Either you don't eat the bread, so you're not getting carbs.
Oh, you're getting a lettuce wrap.
Yeah, or you're getting fake meat because
it's hella salty.
You're looking out for cholesterol. It's not salty at all. You know, most of them are just plants or it's beans
with salt in it. How do you think you get a flavor?
No.
We'll have to look that up later. Okay.
But we still didn't figure out the best fast food. You said Carl's Jr. is yours.
Yeah, okay.
Carl's Jr. is better than everything. Like, people will say In-N-Out, at least you're getting fresh.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
You're getting at least fresh fries and fresh burgers.
Or
there.
like Wendy's. Oh. I'm getting hungry.
Wendy's
dude, bad. Wendy's is fucking good.
Except for when I watch them make their chili, it kind of rub my stomach the wrong way.
It don't matter. Dude, look up how
everything's made.
McDonald's is made into patties. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's hear yours. Yeah, I would say Carl's Jr. Because I get their Superstar or the Megastar or whatever, the double one.
The Superstar.
And then I substitute red onions for the white onion.
The white onions instead of red? Red's way better.
Red onions instead of white.
Oh, they usually
the Superstar white. Comes with red, and then if you go with like the Angus one, it comes with.
Wait, what kind do you want?
Superstar, the number 2, because there's the All Star and the Superstar. Famous Star, sorry, and then the Superstar, which is number 2, the double patty, comes with white, and I substitute it for red onions.
Yeah, red onions. I kind of got hooked on within the last maybe 10 years or so. They were okay. when I started getting turkey burgers or chicken, the red onions really pop sometimes.
Dude.
Or sandwiches made it pop a little bit because it's a little spice to it in a way.
I was just gonna say that when they're good, they're spicy.
But sometimes I don't need it.
And I got the term these onions are hot from working at Pasquale's.
Really?
Yeah. Julio and I don't know if I can't remember if Emilio talked about it or not.
But what would you guys eat? What pizza would you eat?
No, I would make a chicken salad and throw red onions in it. Just salad
Yeah,
and red
that's hella
onions
good. That's
and
hella
the fried chicken, the breaded fried chicken
I had a dream.
with a shit ton of ranch.
Had a dream that
Oh my god.
I always have dreams at Pasquale's, and I've had a few about us shutting down. And it was my grandpa at the last. Oh, if anyone does listen, Pasquale's was our family pizza restaurant. But it was the last day, and they're like, "What do you want?" And I remember I was hella big on like, I gotta have a combination pizza. Like no one really, I mean, not no one. My mom, everybody loves it, but my friends and stuff, they're not big on it.
I'm not either. I don't
But
know why.
it made me love mushrooms. They're so good on it. And even right now, I wish I could go to there and go get it, but they're so expensive, and I don't like the new owner.
You gotta call and then order. Julio told me this one time after I left. I think it's Pippi Longstocking. He's all place an order for Pippi Longstocking, and I'll get you a deal. I did it.
Did it work?
Yeah.
But no one questions the name Pippi Longstocking.
Why does it matter, man? It's a fucking order.
Yeah, but you're like, because like for us, like I took a million orders in my life. If you give me a weird ass name, I think you're gonna try to fuck with us and not come pick it up.
Well, that's the thing is, I texted Julio about it, so it was like an inside job.
Did he answer it? I'm saying that's
No,
what
but
I'm-
he makes the pizzas, and then as long as the girl, the owner's daughter, put in the order, he fucking
that's what
loaded
I'm
it
saying.
up.
Like once they caught my fake name I used to use on my grandpa, because he would bitch if we would get food, even though if my grandma was there, she would make sure I get it for free, or not get it for free. I get it for free no matter what. My grandpa,
I never did, so
yeah.
shit.
Well, I'm the grandson. My
Ernie, you're a god.
But my grandpa, I would hear a lot of bitching, and if it was a specialty thing, like if I'm getting just a cheese pizza, I'll hear a lot of bitching. But if I'm getting a lasagna,
Oh god.
what the, God, dude, I always wanted to write a
column?
a movie about a movie about working at a restaurant, but waiting. You ever watch Waiting? Mm-hmm. They cover so many things already that.
What did she say? Or Ryan Reynolds, my favorite hostess.
Yeah,
I'm only 17 for another week.
dude, I looked her. It's funny. I was watching it the other day. I looked her up to see what she looked like now. Out of curiosity, out of my bonerosity, I guess. She looks not very attractive. It's weird.
Some people like age like that.
Do you know? I was talking to our uncle's girlfriend, Barquithos's.
They are married.
Are they married? Mm-hmm. I never knew they got married. Was it just like a little
It was like a fucking, hey, can you be a witness type shit down at the courthouse.
Gotcha.
He called me one day and explained that. I was like, oh, cool, thanks.
I don't know. I thought they were always
Liz?
Liz.
Were you
so-
at grandma's talking to her?
Yeah, and I was talking about how I feel like I'm going to look my best in these next few years compared to how I looked when I was younger and stuff. And we were talking about how girls and guys are kind of reversed. Girls are better when they're younger, and guys kind of guys get that glow up. I think once they start getting a little bit of gray hair, girls are fucking like loving it. Like guys right now are hella rocking it. Like Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, all the Ryans.
The thing is like, I think everybody, well, it depends on who you are, but we all should age like fine wine, right? Mm-hmm. Not like cheese. I'm just kidding.
The cheese. Is old
We
and
figure
moldy.
out a style that we go with, and like we start seeing like being more clean cut or having an actual haircut instead of us cutting our own hair. Like you might be able to line yourself up, but like if we went to like a little Emilio and he did like a nice fade
Our cousin that cuts hair.
that's about to get married on April 1st. I hope you go, please.
I didn't get an invite.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll see it. Like, hey, is Lil Ernie gonna go?
No, don't do that to him.
Why not?
Cause
He just probably thinks it's because he knows your. I think he knows your situation. I'm sure Boogie's talked to him about it. His older brother. Anyway,
weddings cost money, man. Every seat costs money, so I understand. If
I don't know.
You know, it'd be different if it was years ago where I saw them every fucking weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But it's understandable. I don't take shit to heart and be like, the fuck, I thought we were family.
God damn it. So yeah, like
April 1st, man, what a day.
Mm-hmm. No, it got postponed because I told my mom this too. I was like, I feel like they're just fucking with us. April 1st, like they're gonna break up or something. Then it got pushed back after I said that. My mom's like, you were right. It's April 20th now. I'm like 420, really?
That's when
we're about to be chiefing it up.
That's when my sister-in-law is gonna get married. She picked 420.
Who?
Crystal's youngest sister.
Oh, Hitler's birthday. That's cool.
I was like, it's just too much. When people get married on Halloween and 420 really bug me.
I think like really anything, or like you got proposed to on Valentine's Day or Christmas. It's like really, it's kind of corny.
I think
like,
it's
pick a day like this could be more significant. That to me is like lazy.
It's weird because
cliche.
Even me
with the over the e.
Even me proposing, you don't realize like that day is gonna be like known. I guess I don't think we'd even talk about the proposal day, but yeah, you'll remember, of course, Christmas and 4th of July, mm-hmm. while the fireworks are out. But I think the bigger thing, of course, is when you get married, the day you get married. And getting married on 420 is a bit crazy.
Cliche.
Is that a whole week back?
From the 1st to the 20th?
Yeah.
What week do you know has 19 days in it? No, it's like 3 weeks.
Okay, so they're purposely picking 420.
Dude, Uncle Marcus told me that they couldn't decide on a date, and Liz is like, nope, you're getting married on this day then.
That's just, I don't know.
Well, they were pussyfooting, so it's like, I can see
why'd they push it back?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about that part. But
to me, it's just like, I don't want to forever be like, you're going to think they're potheads, and then on top of it, on all your little engravings and shit are like 420, blah, blah, blah.
A lot of people don't know what 420 means.
Fuck that. Everybody knows what 420 means.
I bet you Grandma doesn't.
Grandma Gloria?
Mm-hmm.
Our grandma?
Grandma Mary.
Rise from the dead.
Our great Grandma Mary. I bet she didn't know it.
Well, yeah. She probably knew it was Hitler's birthday, though.
Maybe. Grandma was born in 1920?
She went to school with Jesus. What are you talking about?
Damn.
She went to school with Hitler.
Okay, let's see. If you had a certain amount of money, what would you buy?
What the fuck?
Let's go with
$5.
No, sorry. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
House. It sucks because Mr. Beast had a huge competition where
he bought an island.
Oh, there's that too. But there was 4 different episodes. Winners of each of those all had to come against each other. Put your hand on.
She said.
Yeah. Put your hand on a box for $1 million. It's actually really. I'll watch them again because they're entertaining. It's got to be so stressful and hard, and these people are up forever. I don't know. My anxiety would get to me,
mm-hmm.
like getting so tired and stuff. But anyways, the guy won it, and they have an episode of when they go out and buy shit, and it's like they're in North Carolina, so him buying a house, I think.
It's not that expensive out there.
I want to say it's like $300,000 or whatever.
And it's probably a nice house too.
Yeah, it was decent.
Decent.
With us, like for me to buy something around here, that'd be almost all my $1 million with taxes and everything.
Like in Roseville?
Yeah, I'd get
where the podcast is based out of.
Yeah, I would get something bigger and nicer, at least a 4-bedroom, and they're all like 600,000, 500 to 600,000.
See, for me, I'm not the person.
And then you got taxes.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the person where I need a big house. I would like a lot of property so I can build stuff on it, or I can again, mechanical engineering. I want to be able to work on my cars, so I would like to have like an industrial sized garage, maybe a two car garage with lifts, so I don't have to jack up my car all the time and just walk under the car and see everything. There's actually a house right around the corner from my house. It's not a huge property. It's probably like, if you were on a soccer field, it'd probably be smaller than the size of Logan's size soccer field. That's how small the property is. But that's still a lot of room for a house, maybe a pool and a garage.
See, I just care about having space. Like, not like I live so cramped right now. I just like to have space, have room.
See, and then with that house not being that big, I could have like a big living room the way I want it. Bigger rooms, maybe like 12 by 12 rooms. And that doesn't sound like it's big, but once you get into a 12 by 12 room, like, think of the size of the key, because it's what, is it 15 feet from the line?
What?
To the hoop? And the key of a basketball court?
I think so.
Even then, if you had a 15-foot square, that's a huge room.
See, if you want to talk about like fucking cribs, I'd want a basketball court. But
there you go.
But again, like, you're almost spending your whole $1,000,000. Like, that's what sucks. But for me, when you own your own house, it's such a pride. Like, I don't know.
Because you get to walk around naked?
No, I'm talking about literally own it, not having a mortgage. I'm talking about own it. Like, you drop cash like your fucking JT money.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. When I was with Suzanne, walking around her house naked was cool.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
having a boner, had to go get water real quick.
I don't know if I've ever just straight up walked. Like, today, I had to get I took a shower. There was no towel, so I had to go walk around naked. But it's not the same.
Dude, your bathroom's connected to your room. You had to walk around the whole house.
Well, that door, we make sure that it doesn't like
accidentally open.
Well, yeah, because of other people that use it, they don't feel weird. But now it's like jammed, so it's whatever. But I still had to walk in the hallway. Anyways,
enough about that.
Yeah, walking around naked isn't that big of a deal for me. Like I said, it's having the openness and having an office. I want a huge office. So I can have my collectibles in there and have my computer set up and all this clutter I have through the house, where I have like Magic the Gathering boxes here, toy deliveries over here, my packaging I have in the
If you need me, I'll be in my office.
Yeah, that's what I want to be able to do. And have if you want to do it dope, you could have, like a big ass TV in there to watch your shit or whatever. I'd probably have big ass monitors for my computer, probably fucking keep me up all night. But yeah, but that's what sucks. But I know what I was saying though, when you own it, and that's what I think I heard Jennifer Lopez talk about it, like her buying her family a house. Like,
I don't trust her. She has more rings than Thanos.
No mortgage though, and just I own this house. They have it for the rest of their life. Like, that's it. Like, you have it. No matter what happens in life, you still just have this house. So it's like, I think that would be dope, just to be like, yeah, I have this. No fucking worries for the rest of my days.
Okay.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Damn. All right. What would you say your favorite place to be is?
Home.
At least not on top of the Empire State Building.
God, no.
I prefer the Chrysler Building. It's a better view.
I used to like
what I'm talking about.
I used to like the Twin Towers. No, that's horrible to say.
You don't know what I'm talking about, huh?
What?
What I just quoted?
No, I didn't catch it.
Spider-Man No Way Home. Where Ned summons the other two Spider-Men. And they're like, Toby's Spider-Man says, I think your friend needs our help. Is there a place that he would like to go? And then Garfield says, the Empire State Building. And then Toby says, that's a good view, but I prefer the Chrysler Building. Oh. So anyway.
Told you, I haven't watched it.
Whatever, dude. You ain't a fan.
I'm not.
You ain't about that life. I'm just kidding.
Goodbye. No, where, I mean.
Favorite place to be? Like, if there was a place that you could go.
Hawaii. I like hotels. Nice ass hotels.
Relax.
Dude, it's nice to have.
You haven't watched the Dahmer one with Quicksilver, huh? What's his name?
I'm not going to watch things like
Evans?
That. Peter Evans.
Peter Evans. It's a good show. He's a damn good actor.
That's fine. I don't like watching things about like
Relax.
a murder.
Just want to take some pictures.
Like, I don't. That already sounds creepy. Uh, I like even the Hawaii hotel. That's really nice. I just don't want to get there. I don't want to fly there. Being there is
Well,
a
we're
whole
not talking
different.
about that. We're just
Being there is
favorite
a
place to be. Like,
being there is a whole different subject because you got all that nice white linen, comfy ass bed.
I wish I got to see your room. I didn't get to see your room.
We got two
or do
queens.
anything with you.
They fucked up and gave us two queens. So me and Crystal just pushed them together, and we're like, we'll just have a big ass bed.
More room for activities.
Shit, I wish we had room for fucking activities. We were so busy, we didn't get to do shit.
Yeah, I really wish I got to hang out with you.
And tired.
I didn't get a phone call, nothing. Hey, Adam, come hang out with us.
I
Instead of
sent you
hanging out with
smoke-
grandma and mom.
I sent you smoke signals. You just didn't catch it.
Oh, me and Cena were busy making smoke signals. That's so crazy.
John Cena.
No, Cena.
No, I know.
And then I seen him on the cruise.
Man.
That's
Hey,
so
dude.
crazy. Hey, dude.
I'm like, are you sure you want to buy weed from just some random Rastafarian dude? I mean, I don't know. It's still Hawaiian weed.
YOLO.
YOLO. It cracked me up how he would always talk like that. Like, I don't know.
I wonder how he's doing. So your favorite place to be, you said, would be in that hotel in Hawaii. That would be your
That
favorite
was
place
probably
to
the
be?
best, dude, because we were right on Waikiki, and like, you had your door open, you heard the fucking waves crashing and shit. It was like right.
Were you guys on the ground level?
No, we were probably like 4 stories up or so.
Okay.
It was dope though, because before you get to the first floor, I think it could have been on the first floor. They had a pool in there, and that's when you weren't with us. You missed out on all that fun. You didn't go to the pool with us.
I wish the audience could see my face right now. Dude, I didn't do anything with you. I was just at your... Actually...
I had all the girls come by.
Oh, my God.
I had all
I've
the...
probably been pitching a tent the whole time. Because I was fucking, like... I wouldn't say, like, obsessed. But I was drooling over Macy.
Really?
Yeah,
Macy
dude,
had a
I
bottom?
thought Macy was hot. And
Macy had a decent body, I remember.
Rosio's younger sister?
Raquel.
Raquel, yeah. For whatever reason, she was...
Raquel's...
cutie.
She's a little adorable girl.
She had some, like, D's, double D's.
I think...
God damn.
I think Rocio was up there, too. I
Yeah,
don't know how much.
I mean, they were all pretty, but...
And there was Samantha.
I just feel
was
like
there.
me and Raquel would have been like, they call him J Rabbit because he's small. He likes to fuck a lot.
Yeah, honestly, we had a lot of good-looking girls with us on our trip.
Yep. What a cock block.
Unfortunate that you weren't there with us.
It was very unfortunate because you guys went on hikes and shit. And
Dude, that hike was the worst, but it was worth it in the end. But it was,
whatever, dude. It would have been hella fun if I would have been included, but
I was in so much pain.
that was the Enriquez's, and then you got Candelaria over here. Anyway, okay. So a place that you would want to go. Now this could be like, I don't know,
Going
that
with
one house on Madeira. Do you remember that house? I'm sure you remember that house.
No. On where?
Was it Madeira?
Medora?
Medora? I don't know. It was the one where like it wasn't on the corner, but it was in the corner on the street. The street went like this and it would turn, and then you guys were like tucked in the corner with all the trees in the front yard. And I think you guys that's when Emilio had Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
That house. I don't know, that's just an example. Or I mean if you wanted to go to, let's say, Ukraine. Sorry.
Why would I want to go to my old house?
I don't know. I just said a place you would want to go. I'm just saying.
In space with Elon Musk?
Fuck it. He's still here in California, by the way.
I don't know how it is other places, but where did my mom go? Portugal? And she said it's just fucking cracking. Everything's hella cheap.
They like eat at 12 o'clock at
Yeah.
night. That would be perfect for you, actually.
Yeah, and they drink wine nonstop.
Damn.
Yeah. My sister
Excuse me,
was
can I have water? We don't serve water here, sir.
my sister was legal age there, and she was just down in shit. My younger sister.
Damn.
But yeah.
Do I need to tap a keg? That's from 51st Dates. When she's drinking the fish bowls.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I think somewhere where it's like that would be fun. Again, I don't want to fucking fly and do all that shit.
You're not thinking about that. You're just being at a place. You
But-
just teleport there.
But yeah, I mean, anywhere where the lifestyle is so different, hearing about something like, I don't know if I'd pick Portugal, but if it's something like that where it's like they even have those times at some places where it's like they close in the middle of the day to have like a
2 hour lunch. That's France. Has 2 hour
where
lunches.
it's like they have a siesta and shit. You take your nap
For people that don't speak Spanish, that is a nap.
you go take your nap and shit. You have your lunch. It sucks if you're a guy trying to like, hey, open up. I need toilet paper. I don't know where he'd be at, but
I think you'd plan ahead, but
I guess all they eat is like very small servings of everything. So you
snacking
get
throughout the day.
you get like stuff like that. I know at least they're telling me in Portugal.
So you'd like to go where your mom vacationed somewhere in Portugal?
I mean something like that. I'm not really tied to Portugal in a way. Like there's nothing a reason. I don't know why even they went to Portugal. I know my sister wanted to go, but like Italy sounds dope. They got pasta, I think of food, dude. I'm fat. I think of like food and where.
That's all right. For me, it would be Lagavulin whiskey, which is drank by Ron Swanson, character in Parks and Rec, who is Parks and Recreation, who is played by Nick Offerman, which is a show that the same creator who made The Office.
Thanks.
Well, some of the audience doesn't know. Anyway, we either go there or somewhere in Alaska. I don't know why. I really want to visit Alaska.
Sounds good because I like the cold.
I do too. And just being like kind of in the wilderness. I'd rather be like damn near like a mountain man. And I feel like Alaska is probably the place to go.
I couldn't be a mountain man, but I would like to.
Well, then you could live in town. And they just got to have good internet wherever I go because I got a game here and there.
What's the? Have you seen the movie The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds? Mm-hmm. Like
Oscar's in it.
Yeah. Hey, you remember me? And he's like,
I haven't seen him in hell long.
Relax, don't do it. When he sees her,
but he's like Rico Suave, or he's a
male
escort, right? Oh yeah, he's everything in that little town.
He's a stripper.
That's so funny. I forgot about that.
He works at the corner shop, and then he is the dude that marries them at the end.
That's funny.
But where are they at? They're in Alaska, right?
I don't, dude. It's been so long since I've seen that.
But that's what I was saying. I liked it because it's like a very like small like town, and everyone knows each other and shit. That's like kind of nice too.
It was pretty cool. My mom lived in Red River, and that was like a really small town, like maybe 2 miles wide.
Well, that's
then you were on the outskirts of each side of the. There was one main road. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, David Letterman has a show. My Next Guest is called, I think, on Netflix, and he usually goes to their hometown when he hangs out with them. And like Dave Chappelle, I think it's in Ohio, but he just walks around the streets and they know him like as Dave Chappelle, but it's not serious because it's such a small town. Everybody knows each other, and that's what he wanted. Like, because I think he grew up there. So going back there, it's just like, it's got to be nice to know everyone and your fucking barber and the people at the fucking market. I don't know. It makes me think of kind of like Stranger Things too. Everybody knew each other in town and stuff.
Hawkins,
is that what it is?
I think it is.
At least the school is, I think. I don't know.
Or is it something Thorn? New Thorn? I don't know.
See, you don't know your stuff. Have you finished that whole series?
I haven't seen the ending of Chapter 4 or Season 4.
Was that the last one? I kept thinking.
Yeah, the last season is Season 4.
I always think it's Season 6.
No, Season 5 is going to be the season finale.
Yeah.
Of the last season.
Yeah, Declan hasn't watched that whole season yet, and I'm like, you're high. It's so good.
Okay, day or night?
Day or night? Night, 100%. I think.
Why?
The city seems a lot calmer at night. I think a lot of people aren't.
City that never sleeps, better slip you when Ambien.
Yeah, sure.
That's Jay-Z.
Is that from New York?
I think it's New York State of Mind.
Something about like even driving for my anxiety, I'm more calmer at night practicing. They try to make me do it in the day. I don't like the sun. I should be grateful.
Oh, you're not a day walker.
I remind myself that I gotta be grateful for all what the sun does. We would die without it. But yeah, like nighttime is just chill, dude. Like I will say during COVID, that was one of the things I reflected when I was driving to the shop at night when it was empty. It was just more peaceful to me at nighttime. And I like the cool breeze.
I was just thinking that.
It's nice and cool.
cooler.
It's dope when you hang out with friends or like you're outside talking and it's just like a nice cool night. And while you're in mid sentence, you could just look up stars. Hopefully, you can see the stars. In the afternoon, it's just not that vibe. It's just not the same. And I think it's just a lot of people are out too during the day. I think.
Oh, so you don't like people?
No,
I don't either.
people
People get on my nerves.
people suck. It's nice to meet good people, but majority of people usually suck nowadays.
I'm definitely an introvert now. I would say night as well. I
It-
already know this answer. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's introvert and was it the other one
Extrovert.
extrovert? I just felt like we've heard that more come up since COVID because people are like, "Oh, I'm an introvert, so this helps" or whatever. Before that, I didn't really hear people throw that word around or those words around that
It
much.
actually was invented during COVID.
No, it wasn't.
No. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what I am.
So I think I have your answer to this next question. Your favorite superhero?
It's a Wolverine.
Okay, mine too. But
because like
let's go with your favorite superpower.
it's hard because once you think of
what she
regeneration, I think that's always a good question people ask. Is like, what's your favorite power, or what would you do if you had a superpower? What would it be? And people always go flying because it'd be cool to see the world and da da da. So I think that's cool, but you'd have to be comfortable with actually flying and shit.
Which hand is it?
Yeah, you'd be like fucking Shazam when he's trying to like jump and. I always think again because of Wolverine regeneration's cool, but that goes for everybody. Like Hulk, Wolverine, Deadpool, they all have it very fast. Cap and them, they have it more than a peak human. But
Same with Spider-Man, right?
Wolverine though, it's different. That fool's like 100 and something.
And
But then it's like you have to watch people die. Like
I was gonna say that, and then he's died so many times that death has taken a little bit of his regeneration, right?
yeah, it was a way for them to fix it because
There's really no way to kill him except for drowning him.
or poison. I think could, but I don't.
He's
think
immune to all poison. That's
but-
what I've read. He's immune to all
But
poison.
my thing is, even drowning, I would think his regen would keep going.
and I've read that somewhere too. Is they
'Cause-
cut his head off and they put it like in a jar, and he would just drown and then wake up and then drown.
Well, what I would think is just like he would go to like retardation or brain damage, but then it would always keep trying to go back. It always keep like he may never get up out of it. Like if you had him cemented, antimentium cemented into the water, but it feels like it just would keep trying to, but he would never officially die. But he would be in the bottom of the ocean, brain damaged or whatever. Far as like his choking of the water in the lungs, I don't know how that works or whatnot. I don't think they ever covered it, but yeah, they did it because he was getting too powerful. Like when Civil War happened, a villain named Nitro blew him up, and he came back from a single atom. They said like he's like they don't know blah blah blah. And he talks about he could come back from an atom, and I think people were just like this is too much. So eventually
people.
one of the writers eventually was like, okay, they made him fight like. I don't know if it was death or if it was death or like what am I trying to say? Something that represented death, and that's when he's like, basically, he made a deal with him like, I'll let you go and live again, but you're gonna lose like some of your healing factor or some shit.
So
Sounds really fucking stupid to be honest with you,
I get it.
but they did it to kind of balance it out.
So I would definitely go with regeneration, just because like if you wanted to work out, you could just put in work and then you'd instantly regenerate, and then you could just put in work again.
Can I put in never poop? Or not, how about not be fat as a power? That'd be great. Endurance for like years.
That's regeneration.
I think speed would be pretty fucking dope. Just running and getting things done because you could go places.
Well, I
get
feel
things
like
done.
with regeneration you can build all that. because
Speed?
yeah, you can train your body to go a little bit faster. But
Yeah.
if you're talking about the Flash,
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm
whatever.
saying. Like,
That's too crazy. Because
like-
then like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say, but that's when you talk about Flash or Quicksilver, that's like crazy.
Have you seen what's with Omni Man? What's that show?
Oh,
Invincible?
Invincible.
How that dude or how that version's Flash like sees things like super slow.
That's kind
That
of
would drive me crazy.
That's kind of how they did do Flash and Quicksilver, anyways.
Really?
I feel like anytime
They don't ever explain that.
Anytime they do a scene, they film. It looks like it's slow motion. I feel like their power isn't speed. I feel like their power is to slow down
time. Yeah.
And it really annoys me because it's a good like the X-Men suck, but the Quicksilver scenes are cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that it doesn't represent their power as well. Flash doesn't really do it. Only the scene where he fights Superman and he slows down and you see Superman turn his eyes.
That's probably one of the sickest scenes of a lot of movies.
I think was that Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, I hated that movie.
Yeah, that was Justice League. Okay. Favorite teams in sports? We'll just go with.
I mean,
we'll go with basketball and football for you. Do you watch football?
I'll watch like playoffs and stuff, but I don't really care.
Okay, we'll just go with.
In basketball. You know, I'm a Laker fan, just not at the moment. Once LeBron got there, I honestly did not care to watch a match. I can't stand watching him play. I don't care what people say, how amazing he is and stuff, but he doesn't make my jaw drop like how Michael Jordan did things or how Kobe Bryant did things. I didn't like Michael Jordan because I was a Laker fan as a kid. So I didn't like him just like I didn't like LeBron, but it was different reasons. One was because Michael Jordan was flawless, I felt like. LeBron's good. I will never take that away, but he's just annoying to me.
Okay.
You didn't say any of your part.
Well, because I want to hear your favorite player.
Oh, I mean, Kobe Bryant.
For real?
Forever.
Okay.
And ever.
I do like Kobe Bryant a lot, but I would say, because I'm a Lakers fan too, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher?
Dude, I don't know what was about it. You know, because
Derek Fisher is great. A lot of people don't like Derek Fisher, but
he was an super small or smaller player, and then, dude, his rainbow shot, being left-handed, and he would hit them threes, and the fucking ball would touch the
People don't think he's that good. Whenever I talk about, like, the good times of the Lakers, when I was, like, so deep into it, and, like, when they
How'd you get out?
Fuck, dude, life. Like Ron Harper, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, Brian Shaw. There was a big group of people, and people always kind of shit on Derek Fisher. Don't know why, but they did.
Okay. Your favorite workout?
Curls.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because when I figure with curls or your arms, you could be fat as fuck and just wear the right shirt.
Just show off muscle.
Well, you can wear the right shirt and it just makes you look like a bulkier dude compared to if you didn't work on them and just do your chest. Like, I really notice nowadays when I see guys like in sports or wrestling, if they don't have any like definition or anything, I wonder what they're doing. Like, what are they working out?
Sleeping with somebody important.
Well, no, it's just even like wrestling. Like, if people don't have any kind of definition, even if they're skinny, and I think you working out, grabbing things, flipping around, whatever the fuck you're doing, you would have some kind of definition, or where you get those muscles where you have fat on top of it, kind of, but you at least still have it. Man, you're gonna make me yawn.
So my favorite workout is squatting.
It's cock push-ups. How many can you do? One.
That's all you need. Squatting.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that everywhere, well, I wouldn't say everywhere, but the majority of people I've talked to don't like squatting.
I never squat. But,
I can tell.
But I think squatting is a good overall strength.
It helps you with your core, your back. If we're in a situation, I'm sure I could pick you up.
Where I need to fucking pick up a dumpster truck.
I could pick you up. and just throw you over my shoulder, left-handed with a gun, shooting the aliens. Where am I going with this? I'm just kidding.
Pixels.
But
But yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna say I see a lot of people show them on their like reels on Facebook, which recently I've been like I need to get off Facebook more
because
I've
I'm
been
about females.
Yeah, girls do it a
A
lot.
lot. They're always just doing butt and legs.
I just been realizing I need to probably get off more because I compare
What?
it's
Get off
get off of these
social media, or
medias.
like just get off in general.
Yeah.
That's for another podcast.
But I think because I've been realizing how much we all compare ourselves to other lives. And what sucks is no matter how much people tell you don't do it, there might be some people that are really good at not comparing themselves to others. But I feel like it's one of those things that it's hard. I think subconsciously you still do it because you compare. I mean, someone gets a better car than you, you're just like, fuck, man, I wish I had a. Like, you don't compare, like, oh, fuck them, they don't deserve a car. I mean, you could. But you still think, oh man, I wish I had a better car or whatever. I think some people just do it just subconsciously. You think it or whatever. And I don't know. So like thinking of squats, when I see people do it, I'm just like, fuck, dude, I don't need to see this because this guy could fucking do so much squats. What if I ran into him and we had a squat competition and it was for my life and I lost and I die?
Then you got to work on your legs. Okay. Favorite genre of music?
I would say hip hop, but then I'd probably say more pop, just because pop people think NSYNC and fucking Britney Spears, but pop is just popular music. So,
No, I didn't know it stood for that. To be honest with you,
what a dumb fuck. But yeah, it's popular music.
Okay.
So I would think like anything, just that because they consider Eminem pop, he's rap. They say he's pop. But I mean, because ultimately I listen to more, out of anything, more rap than anything. But I have way too much of, like, I love Jason Mraz with acoustics. I like fucking Maroon 5. I mean, Maroon 5 is not as good as it used to be, but Maroon 5 I used to really love in their first CDs and stuff. And then now it's like Imagine Dragons. Like, I feel like they could shit anything out and I end up liking it. I was just watching I Told You Wreck-It Ralph ruins the internet or destroy it, whatever the fuck it's called.
Breaks the internet.
But they even have a song at the end of that movie.
I'll have to listen to it. I don't remember. Okay, and that goes into the second part of the question.
Have you watched Arcania?
No.
It's based off League of Legends.
Mm-mm.
That song, I was like, dude, this song's fucking fire. The intro.
Imagine Dragons?
And then I was like, this sounds like Imagine. It's just a fucking. It's the Enemy. You heard that song?
Maybe.
You probably have.
Okay. And then it goes into the second part of the question, which I think I know your answer. Your favorite artist. Should I guess?
Musical artist?
Mm-hmm. Should I guess first?
Sure.
I'm going to go with Prince.
Yeah.
All right. That's a rhetorical question. You think you can guess mine? It's somebody that you know. Obviously,
I know
somebody's very
personally?
popular. No.
Eminem?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. I just like the way, for me, and it's probably the same for you, like what he says, how he says it, and like the meanings that are actually behind it.
I just think it's almost too cliche to say Eminem, but that's a straight up good answer. And that's the problem with talking to people that like rap. They're all like,
A lot of people are hating Eminem now. Or
People-
not hating on him. I don't know about hating him.
but people like I think like 50 Cent said it good too. Like
He did.
he's doing black
music better than black people. Yeah.
and that makes people upset. And a lot of those rappers go out of their way to sit there and talk shit. And like even like Twista just did his own rap next to Eminem doing Godzilla.
That was the rap or the
Juice.
Godzilla challenge. How fast you could rap the song.
You giving me a peace sign?
I can't really wait, so.
Alright.
Good night.
But people were commenting that I can understand what Eminem's saying. I can't understand what Twist is saying,
Mm-hmm.
which I could kind of get it, but I knew the song, so I kind of knew some parts. I don't know all the lyrics, of course, or I had been on there spitting venom.
I could make you a celebrity overnight.
But I've never been the biggest Twisted fan, to be honest.
Twist is good. I would have to give him more of a chance, and now with Apple Music, I can't do that. Because, like, what I'll do is, like, I'll listen to a song by an artist, and then I'll get to be able to listen to their other songs. Like, I actually downloaded some Prince the other night. The popular songs that I know by him, but I was trying to listen to other songs.
See, that's the thing with Prince. It's like soundtrack of my fucking life, because it's kind of like
When are you going to play Let's Go Crazy in the background?
my dad played everything.
No, I'm saying you said it's a soundtrack, so let's put these songs to a part of your life.
They've already
Is it
been.
the closing of the movie? Let's go crazy.
It is the closing of the movie. But
Is it?
yeah, they
Oh,
play
I
Let's Go
remember that.
Crazy, and then they play Baby I'm a Star.
Is that Purple Rain?
Purple Rain is played before that during the last part of the movie. Then they go into two other songs while
Okay.
like the credits roll. But that movie is great. People sleep on that movie. Purple Rain is fucking great. It's literally, if you like 8 Mile, I don't see how you don't like Purple Rain.
I haven't seen Purple Rain, to be honest with you. And
really?
again, it's the same thing with Tombstone. I haven't had the chance.
Purple Rain is just like the story of like a struggling artist and all that shit, drama within it. And it, like I said, I remember someone compared in a review 8 Mile is the Purple Rain of this generation, and I was like, damn, that's kind of true.
I don't really like Prince, maybe as a person or as his persona. I just don't. To me, I grew up around people, like, I don't know. I shouldn't say I grew up around people, but, like, I just don't like the I'm sexy. I'm a sex symbol. I don't like that shit.
I know what you're saying, but I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people force it, and then people are just themselves, and they're just weird.
Do you feel like Prince forced it, or
No, I just think he was just weird. He was just different.
Yeah.
I could tell in the music. Like, he's been around for fucking, since he died. He was still kicking out music.
Mhm.
Something was different and weird about him, but it worked.
I wouldn't say it's weird. I just don't like.
Dude,
Maybe it's like
There are
social
some
media or whatever.
There is some weird shit like he would dress in and weird. Motherfucker